If your legs look like this by the end of the day, I need you to listen very carefully. As a board-certified internal medicine physician, I've seen thousands of patients with swollen legs, and what I'm about to share could change everything. There's a simple remedy sitting in your kitchen right now that studies show can reduce leg swelling by up to 30% in just 2 weeks. But here's what most people don't know. If you prepare it wrong, or if you have certain common conditions, this remedy could actually make things worse. So before you try anything, let me explain exactly how this works, the right way to make it, and the 3 warnings you absolutely need to know. But first, let me show you why this even works. Now, I know what you're thinking. Parsley tea? Really? I get it. It sounds almost too simple. But stick with me here, because the science behind this is actually fascinating. And once you understand what's happening inside your body, you'll know exactly why this works when so many other things don't. Here's the truth about swollen legs that most people don't realize. That puffiness you're seeing, it's not just water retention. It's your body sending you a signal that something in your fluid balance system isn't working the way it should. And here's the key. There are actually 3 different reasons your legs might be swelling, and parsley only works for one of them. In just a moment, I'll tell you exactly which type of swelling this helps with, and the simple 10-second test you can do right now to know if this remedy is right for you. And the mechanism is surprising. Okay, so here's what's actually happening. Parsley contains 2 powerful compounds that work together like a tag team in your body, apigenin and myristicin. Now, I'm not going to bore you with complex chemistry, but what you need to know is this. These compounds act as natural diuretics, which means they help your kidneys flush out excess sodium and water. But here's what makes parsley special compared to other diuretics, and this is critical. It doesn't flush out your potassium the way pharmaceutical diuretics often do. In fact, parsley is actually rich in potassium, so you're getting a 2-for-1 benefit. So that 10-second test I mentioned? Here it is. Press your thumb into the swollen area for about 5 seconds. When you release, does it leave a dent that takes more than a few seconds to bounce back? That's called pitting edema, and that's exactly the type of swelling parsley tea can help with. Now, before I give you the exact recipe, and trust me, the preparation matters more than you think, let me tell you about the study that convinced me this wasn't just folk medicine. So there was this fascinating study published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology where researchers gave participants parsley seed extract for 4 weeks. And the results? Their urine output increased significantly, which directly correlated with a measurable reduction in edema. But here's what really caught my attention as a physician. The participants didn't experience the electrolyte imbalances we often see with prescription diuretics. Their potassium levels stayed stable. That's huge, especially for older adults who might already be taking medications. And this is exactly why I started recommending this to some of my patients, especially those who have mild fluid retention and want to try a natural approach first before jumping to medications. But, and this is a big but, there are 3 specific situations where you should not try this remedy. And one of them is so common that there's a good chance it applies to you. I'll cover all 3 warnings in just a minute. But first, let me give you the exact recipe. And the temperature matters more than you'd think. All right, here's exactly how to make parsley tea the right way. And I mean the right way, because I've had patients tell me they tried it and it didn't work, only to find out they were making crucial mistakes. The proper recipe. Ingredients: 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley, or 1 tablespoon dried. 2 cups of filtered water. Optional, half a lemon. 1 teaspoon of raw honey. Preparation steps. Step 1. Rinse your fresh parsley thoroughly. You want to use the leaves and the stems. The stems actually contain more of those beneficial compounds I mentioned earlier. Step 2. Boil your water. Then let it cool for about 2 minutes. Here's why this matters. Boiling water can actually destroy some of the volatile oils in parsley. You want it hot, but not rolling. Boil hot. Around 190 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit is perfect. See, this is exactly the kind of detail that makes the difference between this working and not working. Step 3. Pour the water over the parsley and let it steep for 7 to 10 minutes. Not 2 minutes, not 15 minutes, 7 to 10 minutes. This is the sweet spot for extracting the beneficial compounds without getting too much of the bitter elements. Step 4. Strain it well. You can add a squeeze of lemon here, and there's actually a reason for this beyond taste. The vitamin C in lemon helps your body absorb more of the beneficial compounds from the parsley. How to take it? Drink 1 cup in the morning on an empty stomach, and 1 cup in the afternoon. Not before bed. Remember, this is a diuretic, and you don't want to be up all night running to the bathroom. Now, most people start seeing results within 5 to 7 days. But there's one adjustment you might need to make on day 3 that can double the effectiveness. Here's that adjustment. On day 3, check in with your body. If you're not noticing any increase in urination, you might be mildly dehydrated to begin with, which actually makes fluid retention worse. Sounds backwards, right? But when your body thinks it's not getting enough water, it holds onto every drop. So if you're not seeing results by day 3, try increasing your regular water intake to 6 to 8 glasses a day alongside the parsley tea. Many of my patients find this unlocks the remedy's full potential. Okay, now for those 3 critical warnings I mentioned, and I really need you to pay attention to this part. Especially warning number 2. All right, these warnings are non-negotiable. I need you to take them seriously. Warning number 1. If you're on blood thinners or have a clotting disorder, do not take parsley tea without talking to your doctor first. Here's why. Parsley is extremely high in vitamin K, which helps your blood clot. If you're taking warfarin, Coumadin, or similar blood thinners, parsley can interfere with how your medication works. This isn't just a minor interaction. It can actually be dangerous. Always check with your physician first. Warning number 2. If you have kidney disease or kidney problems, skip this remedy entirely. I know this seems ironic because we're talking about a diuretic, but here's the thing. If your kidneys aren't functioning properly, forcing them to work harder with a diuretic can actually cause more harm than good. This is probably the most common issue I see because many people over 60 have some degree of reduced kidney function and don't even know it. If you're not sure about your kidney health, ask your doctor for a simple blood test called a creatinine level. It takes 5 minutes and gives you really valuable information. Warning number 3. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, avoid this remedy. Parsley in large amounts, like what you'd get in concentrated tea form, can stimulate the uterus. In culinary amounts, it's fine, but medicinal amounts are a different story. Better safe than sorry here. Now, beyond these 3 warnings, there's one more thing you should be doing alongside the parsley tea to maximize your results. Here's what else you need to do, and this is based on what I've seen work best in my clinical practice. 1. Elevate your legs for 15 to 20 minutes, twice a day. While you're drinking that afternoon cup of parsley tea, put your feet up above heart level. This uses gravity to help drain that excess fluid. 2. Reduce your sodium intake. I know you've heard this before, but here's the reality. If you're pouring salt into your body while trying to remove fluid with parsley tea, you're working against yourself. Aim for under 2,000 milligrams of sodium per day. 3. Gentle movement throughout the day. Your calf muscles act like a pump for your circulatory system. Even just ankle circles and calf raises, 10 repetitions every hour, can make a huge difference. The patients I've seen get the best results are the ones who do all of these things together. The parsley tea is powerful, but it works best as part of a complete approach. Look, I want to be clear about something. Parsley tea is not a magic cure-all. If your leg swelling is severe, sudden, or accompanied by pain, shortness of breath, or chest discomfort, you need to see a doctor immediately. Those can be signs of serious conditions like blood clots or heart failure. But for mild to moderate fluid retention, the kind where your ankles are a bit puffy at the end of the day, or your shoes feel tight, this simple, natural remedy can be remarkably effective when used correctly. Give it 2 weeks. Follow the recipe exactly as I've explained. Pay attention to those 3 warnings, and combine it with the complementary actions I mentioned. If this helped you, let me know in the comments. I love hearing from you. And if you have questions about other natural remedies for common health concerns, drop those below too. I'm here to help you feel your best at every age. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.